Okay, it's about like maybe a month and a half that I've quit smoking now, that I've quit smoking weed. Let me tell you, it's just not really been, it was never easy for me, you know. I've been, um, I've been relapsing multiple times for the past 4 years. I think about, it could be more than that, maybe 5.5 years. But, ever since September, I've stopped. I stopped weed, and I knew I wanted to quit smoking. You know, I really wanted it. You know, I think that's one thing that, if you really truly want to quit smoking, that's just the first thing you need to get off your mind is just, or admit to, is just, you gotta really want it, and how bad do you really want to quit? And for me, I really wanted to quit so bad. So I began planning while I was smoking. Used to always smoke the high percentage weed, like maybe the 20 and 30% weed that I get from dispensaries here. And the thing about that is just that I loved it. You know, I loved the feeling. You know, I like to get my brain numb. I like to just drive around high. I used to like watch movies high, and the thing about that, you know, is just that I was a slouch, you know. And don't get me wrong, it was beneficial because I quit drinking like a couple months back. Uh, that was the only thing that helped me stay clean and sober. I think about 6 months later, this was like back in September, I wanted to quit weed so bad. And I went to that Cody Custer bull riding school during that time. And I hardly ever smoked because I wanted to quit smoking just so I could like stay focused into what I wanted to do at that point, you know. So I was really dedicated, and I really wanted to build a really good work ethic. You know, don't get me wrong, right now I'm still struggling on other things, but I don't think I'm struggling with smoking weed no more because it's been ever since September. I don't know what day it was, but now ever since September, I've been clean of smoking weed. You know, I stopped, and haven't smoked anything. You know, and it was hard, but I prepared for quitting while I was smoking. And while I was smoking, I told myself that I planned to smoke lower percentage weed, like a 10%, lower than 10% weed. And it came to 5% weed, below 5% weed, that type of weed that I've smoked. And I've only smoked like at least one hit from a pipe. And it was really hard, but I had to get used to smoking lesser percentage weed because I was really preparing myself to quit. And then finally, when the time felt right, I quit. I stopped smoking all day for one day. And I was like, if I'm going to get off this, I got to stop and not smoke at this particular day. And I experienced mood swings. You know, I was always mad. I was always mad at something or anything, you know. So as days rolled by, you know, I've had the temptations to smoke again, but I couldn't. You know, I just told myself I really wanted to do this. And that's what it all comes down to, is how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to quit smoking? It could be with cigarettes or weed, but my problem was just smoking weed, and I liked the feeling of it. You know, I just liked it. You know, it was the only thing that kept me in a good mood and all. It helped me get over the feelings that I've actually felt. You know, whenever I felt sad or mad at something, you know, I've always went out to go smoke. But the thing was that I was really dependent on it. You know, it was just it was really draining me out financially. You know, I've always went to the dispensary almost like 3 times a day, almost every day, you know, and then it came up to the point where, when I didn't have any money, I would just go to my piggy bank, and then I would try to like make up some change and go to the dispensary. And then it came up to the point where I'm just like, you know, I gotta have my weed, you know. But ever since I stopped, I've been trying to deal with the real emotions that I've been feeling lately. All the things that that I didn't want to think about, you know. The thing about when I was smoking weed, I didn't really let go of the things that was holding me down, such as like for example, the past. And the past is really eating me up, you know, up to this day, yeah. But I'm still learning how to let go of it, let go of all the past, the things that I've done, the things that has happened to me. And right now, I just had a huge struggle. You know, it was just you know, most of the time I was just mostly bummed out because of I didn't have that. You know, ever since I quit smoking, I finally built my appetite back. You know, while I was smoking, you know, yeah, you get the munchies and all, but the thing was that when I quit, you know, I didn't really have much of an appetite. You know, I just ate a little bit here and there, and oh gosh, man, it was so hard for me to quit. I'm telling you now that if you really want to quit, it has to start in here in your heart, man. If you really want to quit, you just gotta ask yourself, how bad do you want it? Like, how bad do you want to quit, you know? And I'm able to do things now. You know, I'm able to get the right type of jobs that require you to do a drug test for marijuana now, and I'm very confident to say yes, I could go and do a drug test now, because I don't have to worry about anything. You know, I could just you know, I could do more things now. I've been reading my Bible, but lately this past month, you know, I haven't been reading my Bible at all. You know, I've struggled with my real emotions because of because I just didn't have that weed, you know. So now, ever since I quit smoking weed, I'm finally dealing with what I really feel as a person, and and I'm starting to think about all the things that I need to do, especially in this lifetime, coming up with this new year that's coming up. You know, I don't think I should worry too much about it, and neither you should either, because like, you're just here to live a good life, you know, and I don't think anything should ever stress you out, you know. I stressed over smoking weed for a while now, and I'm glad, and I don't miss it, honestly, you know. I don't like, you know, it threw me off the way I speak, you know. It's just it was just I'm just telling you, it was just really hard. But those of you who are wanting to quit, it starts within you, man. You have to really want it bad, you know. You have to find something else that you love to do, you know. The thing that helped me stop was that I wanted to quit because I wanted to ride bulls and stuff like that. And that really did help me a whole lot more. So, and it's just, you know, it's been a whole roller coaster from ever since September up till now. And ever since I quit drinking up till now, I've been really thinking about a lot of things lately, dealing with my emotions. And that's the thing you're going to have to deal with, is what you truly feel, because all these days that's going by is, you know, every day is not going to be happy for you, you know. Most of the time it's just it's just me thinking about all the things that I've done. And the thing is that you have to keep yourself busy as well. You can't just sit there and just like just play video games and stuff. I play video games as well, but I just can't. I get tired of just sitting there. I get tired of just watching TV all day. And the thing is that you just got to keep yourself busy. Get yourself a job and do what you got to do to stay busy, man. Because if you're not busy, then you're just gonna end up thinking about things too, overthinking too much and overthinking a lot of things, up to the point where you're just not gonna feel social. And I've been isolating myself during the times that I've drank and smoked, and now that I stopped, I'm doing the best I can to get out there more and be more social. I went to church 2 days ago, Sunday, or it was 3 days ago maybe. It was on a Sunday, and I was able to, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to go. It was a fellowship. It wasn't really a church. It's a fellowship. I didn't want to go at all, honestly, but I had to go. You have to push yourself to go through that. You're gonna feel lonely if you're gonna just stay home most of the time. And I grew up with a good family up to the point where I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to go find a job, but at the same time, you have to, because you have to stay busy. You have to find something that you love to do and what's worth fighting for and what's worth having. And if you're gonna get more sad, the more you're gonna stay home. You're gonna get more sad. You're gonna get more depressed. The more you watch YouTube on your phone, you're gonna be depressed. And you're gonna be very, very sad if you just let each day go by. I'm not gonna lie. I've done the same. It's just because I'm not smoking. But I'm really doing the best I can to make myself out there again and be social again. I'm not saying to go out there and party, go out to parties because, with friends. It's good to be with friends, but you just got to stay away from slippery places, And I'm not going to lie, I am around drinking. I am around smoking. I never gave in and smoked and have a drink lately ever since I quit drinking. But I am going to tell you that you're going to have the people that you've hung out with that still do that up to this day. You're going to have a kind of a pretty much troubled time staying clean. So you just got to stay away from slippery places. Lately I've just been hanging out with my pops. I've been staying with him most of the time, every day, as much as I can. I'm trying to stay away from my cousins and brothers because they smoke and drink. And before I quit drinking and smoking, I thought I could be able to hang around with those guys. But lately, I tried. I've hung out with them, but the thing was that, I just can't. I just can't be around them no more. It's just I could be around them for just a short period of time, just to talk here and there. But lately, it's just been I get annoyed. I get annoyed now whenever they do that now. So that's the feeling that I'm feeling now. Whenever my older brother, I'm not gonna mention his name or anything, but when he showed up to my apartment the other day, he was pretty faded, and I didn't like it, honestly. I was annoyed, and it made me think of like I was probably the same way towards my family and towards other people who didn't drink or smoke, and they probably felt annoyed whenever I came in because like that was the only time I was feeling good. But now that I'm sober, I'm really starting to like dislike. I really disliked alcohol. I really dislike weed, just because I quit, and now it's just I'm just stuck, and it feels like I'm just transforming into someone that I've always wanted to be now. And that's the thing. If you're going to be quitting, you got to stay away from those types of people, even if it's your family. You just got to be yourself and talk about what you feel like, and then seek those who are who aren't doing the same thing as your friends now, you know, or you know, if you know what I mean. uh, Other than that, you know, I just really hope and wish you all the best. Whoever's wanting to quit, you know, and I'm because I'm there with you. I'm there suffering with you. But at the same time, you know, it's just a temporary. You know, I'm gonna do the best I can to make myself busy as well, and you should too. You know, the main key is just to stay busy and keep your mind off of things. You know, and that's the thing you have to relearn. And when you're quitting weed, you have to relearn a bunch of things and learning how to deal with your emotions, your real emotions, learning how to deal with friends, family, and you know, when someone asks you for a favor and you're not smoking, you're not doing anything, just go out there and do it for them. Even if it's your parents, your family, or anybody, you know, make sure it's good favors that you're doing, you know, just like my dad asked me to go get cake and ice cream yesterday. And I did that just because like you know, when I was smoking, I didn't feel like doing anything, you know. It just makes you want to put everything up to the side and then just be lazy. But now that weed's gone, I just don't want to be lazy anymore. But I hope to catch up with you guys anytime this week. I haven't been posting a video lately, but if you really made it through this video this far, just press the like and subscribe button. And if this was really helpful, go ahead and share it, comment, whatever you guys like to. But other than that, man, I hope you guys have a blessed evening. And I'll see you guys around. See ya.